So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I didn't really enjoy this deck yesterday when I put it together, but I felt like it had a lot more potential than the deck that I presented yesterday. So I made some revisions and now it seems like it's way better. I'd actually climbed to 1 win away from Platinum late last night, and I tried making a couple other decks today, and I just didn't have enough time to get the list correct, and ended up going down like 160 trophies or something. And so I just wanted to, I'd rather give you guys this like revised list rather than give you a garbage list that isn't ready yet. I actually ended up breaking my phone yesterday, and so today I went phone shopping, got a new phone, and that took a large part of my day, so I didn't have as much time to make a new deck like I wanted to. But this revised version of Kiora is much better, and I was climbing with it really easily. Tomorrow is my busiest work day, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow night, but I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and so I'm going to use those 3 days to brew a lot and to actually climb finally. So, but for now, this is the revised Simic ramp list. So we still have the crab. I ended up putting up Birds of Paradise. It doesn't seem that strong, but it ends up being really solid because it can just get you to the Primeval Titan closer. It can just enable the Krakens if you need to get to 15 faster or 20 faster, even 10 faster. So the cards are just really solid, and it's just a blocker early on. So basically I ended up just going in harder on the ramp, and it really pays off because the 3 Krakens she brings out are just absolutely crazy. I guess I will just touch back over it in case someone hasn't seen the first video. So best ramp card in the game, 3-drop 2/2, get a mana gem, drag under, puts an enemy creature in the top 8 cards of your opponent's deck, so decent removal. I'm not running this card still. I don't like it. Not a fan of it. Let's see. I'm not sure if it was in the other version that I presented. So the 3 Krakens, you have a 10-drop 10/10, reach, sneak, ward, can't be countered, anti-control, hits them for a ton of damage, not much they can do about it. 10-drop 8/8 is the next one with trample. Debut gave creatures +1/+1 8 times at random, so it can just make problem boards. And then the last one's a 10-drop 7/7 on debut, put 2 enemy creatures into the opponent's hand. So if you're fighting on the board, you're not going to be fighting for much longer. Not that many good early drops, so it's just a beat, stat stick on 2. This is to deal with aggression because you know a lot of your cards are low impact on the board because you're ramping. So you basically trade low impact early for high impact later, which is traditionally a ramp thing, right? So you give a creature -2/0 in this block, so deal with 2 threats at once. I wanted to block flyers, and I wanted some stabilization with the heal in this. Again, the staple we all know. Some more removal. This was a new addition. I didn't like it initially. I just decided to put it back in. It almost never triggers. Your opponent usually finds some way of dealing with it, but when it does start triggering, it's really good. And it's just a 4-drop 4/4, and it leans into the strategy just like the Bird of Paradise does. The ramp card, 4-drop artifact, 2 charges, activate, gain an empty mana gem. And then, this guy just gets you straight to the Wurms the next turn. Super strong. If he sticks, it really accelerates how quickly you get to the Krakens. We all know this guy stayed the same. 7-drop 5/8, fights an enemy creature with reach. And then the Wurms again, because I like making boards for no reason. So not that many changes, but it is much better this way. And I'm just going to play some games, and hopefully that'll be illustrated. All right, let's get some of those trophies back that I lost playing incomplete decks. I actually was trying to build a raw deck earlier, and I forgot that I didn't have the Serpent that gets cheaper every spell you play, and I'm not playing that deck without that card. I think it's pretty essential. And yeah, so that lost me a couple of trophies, a couple of games, excuse me. Let's see. I think I'm just going to keep the Bird of Paradise and the Lorekeeper. Okay, that's good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a curve, that's good. I'm not going to play Lorekeeper immediately. I'm going to play Bird and pass and stack up these fragile mana gems. And hopefully I get some kind of, you know, big payoff card like the Shrine next turn.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Instead of trading the 2/1, I think I'll actually play this instead. Yeah. All day. I'm going to try to not let him poke me as much as possible, because a big part of their strategy is to try and burn you out at some point. So if I can save any damage, I will.
Wild idea.
Next turn, I'm probably going to go Lorekeeper and Birds again. Yeah, that's completely fine. Let's see what we get. That is a fantastic card. Okay, and see, the birds are coming in really nicely, like I was saying, so next turn I'm playing the Titan. Yeah, no one cares. Alright. Let's drop the Titan. Hopefully he can't remove it, and I can get at least one attack off, and then I can stay a good bit ahead. Yeah, and I was going to say, if he could get rid of it, then that would be a lot of resources given up on his part. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're going to block with the bird, and then we're going to smite the monstrous on the next turn. Yeah, I like this. Here, attack, and then I'm going to do Soul of the Wood. Great. Love seeing that. Let's see if I can get an attack off. He might be pulling a Drag Under or a Shell Game with the Mage Mirror, and that would be unfortunate.
Can you keep a secret?
Okay, I think he did get it. Let's see what I draw before I attack. Yeah, let's do it.
I resent your fury.
Even though the Titan didn't actually do anything besides ramp the one time it was summoned, it still preoccupied a lot of what he wanted to do. Good, I'd rather him get that than be able to get to 7 mana. I don't know if he runs Lava Wave, or whatever the 8-drop spell is that does 6 to everything, but I'm hoping I can get some attacks through before I summon Mage of Insight. Excuse me, some attacks through before he plays that. Okay, fair enough. Alright, cool.
Allow me.
Alright, we're obviously going to summon the Titan. And that means next turn I'm getting one of the crabs. Or one of the Kraken, excuse me. Yeah, he probably should have saved that for the one with ward and sneak,
brought backup.
if that's the one I get. Okay, it's not. That's not a big deal. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. I was hoping to be able to play another thing. Curve out a little bit better. Don't like passing with 6 mana, obviously.
Flames follow beauty.
Okay, so as weird as this looks, I'm actually going to do this. Because I don't want to go Worm and then have the potential to be board wiped, and then he gets through all this damage and then, you know, deals damage with that creature. So I'd rather play like this. And I want to save the pufferfish for something more impactful. Puffed Doom. Very nice. So we have a lot of removal and a way to build a board over again.
Flames follow beauty.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay, now this might be a Worm turn. Yeah, I don't have anything better to do. And hopefully he doesn't have the spell with the 6 to everything, and then he'll do at least 3 to me. So... he might not run it, so... I feel like it'd just be a quick snap if he did have it. Unless he's baiting me into some false sense of security. Wonderful. Yeah, I was gonna say he can't just play a creature either because he knows I have the Puff Doom. Mm-hmm. Okay, I do think it's worth it. We'll play this over one of these so we can get a new Kraken the next turn. And I'm hoping it's the sneak one, obviously. Actually, the other one wouldn't be bad either, just to have a higher chance of finishing the game off by spreading stats around. So either one is pretty good. Okay.
I want to know everything. I brought backup.
Nice. I will play it. I know the Tideshaper gets me closer, but I'd rather just play safely. And if you can't remove, what's the name of this card? Giant Crab is now his new name. Orixmethus? I have no idea. Daddy Crab.
Wild idea.
There might be a random spell in there that can get him out of this situation. Day of Judgment will do it. There we go, he didn't get it.
Eat dirt, landwalker.
So
You know what?
the birds really made a big difference there in letting me get, ramping just a little bit faster. And it made all the difference.
Kiora versus.
Alright, so we have a Liliana. I think we should be able to overwhelm Liliana pretty easily. She's one planeswalker. Every time I verse her, I never feel threatened, really. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep the Befuddling Merfolk. Deals with the relentless creatures very well.
Time to put on a good show.
I will play that. I don't want to use the mana gem yet. I'd rather just play the 3-drop next turn and then keep the fragile mana gem.
I will quench your fury.
Yeah. Not sure why he didn't attack with the 1/1, but I will take it. There's no reason for me to attack. I'm just gonna wait and let my deck do its thing. That has a chance to give everything +1. Okay. Seems pretty good. Let's slow him down a little bit. I will chump with one of the 0/1s because I'm going to need to make room for Tideshaper anyway. Oh man, this Siege is going for buffing forever, eh? There's a higher chance of me being able to double spell. Okay. And next turn I can use Shell Gamer Drag Under plus Tideshaper. Let's just get this off the table. I might Shell Game that. Ooh, okay. New plan. Free board. I don't want to take 7. I want to stay at a healthy 14. I'll shell game after. Maybe I'll just block again. Or bounce it, depending on if I get the Puff of Doom or whatever the hell that thing's name is.
I brought backup.
Puffed Doom, excuse me. Okay, that makes no sense because I'm gonna block it with. Oh, okay, you can't block. That's right. Okay, so that was a quick turn of events. Because Kiora's cards are crazy.
I put the fun in a funeral.
Yeah. Oh, look at that nice shell game target. Easiest block of my life. Okay. Let's draw, see what we get. Oh, I was trying not to play it, but oh well. Yeah, I didn't, you know, is what it is.
I yield.
Yep, there's another win. Promise tomorrow won't be another Kiora video. Just didn't have a lot of time today. I made revisions. It is much better now. And I might as well do it right after the previous Kiora video, right? So, not sure what's going to be tomorrow. Will be something different. And then I'm dedicating a lot of time this week to making brews and actually climbing because I'll be off 3 days this week. But until tomorrow, guys.